Tajin mild hot sauce. It's a craveable contradiction, like classy, casual, and crazy cool. Tajin mild hot sauce, mildly spicy with a hint of lime. It's differente. Come on!
All good news from ABC 7, a place reserved just for good news.
People sharing the good in us.
All good news from ABC 7, Thursdays on Eyewitness News and on our Facebook group.
Sponsored by Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Live from ABC 7, this is Eyewitness News.
Oh, my goodness, she's going to go head on into those vehicles. Oh, my God, she decided to slam into them.
It was one of the most violent endings to a pursuit we've ever seen. The female driver crashing into innocent drivers, and you saw it at full speed. The best golfer in the world arrested this morning before the PGA Championship second round, what Scottie Scheffler was accused of doing. And the Marine Lair really socking us in again today. Will it be like this all weekend? Shayla Girardin is in for Brianna and has your forecast. Good morning. This is Eyewitness News at 11 a.m. We're live on ABC 7, Hulu, and wherever you stream. I'm Philip Palmer. Giovanna's off today. We begin with a wild police chase. It ended in a violent wrong-way crash on the 405 freeway, gumming up traffic for some time. Eyewitness News reporter Jaysha Patel is live in the Sepulveda Pass with the details. Jaysha, quite a sight this morning.
Yeah, Philip, you can just imagine how terrifying this situation was for those drivers on the freeway. They were, I imagine, going to work and school in the morning when they encountered this woman in a white van speeding more than 80 miles per hour going in the wrong direction on the 405. Now, we did speak to the people who unfortunately were the victims in this, who got their cars smashed by this woman. This is what they had to say.
Oh, my goodness, she's going to go head on into those vehicles. Oh, my God, she decided to slam into them without even hitting the brakes. So we're going to have innocent people hurt.
It was like a scene out of a horror movie. A speeding van hit with pit maneuver after pit maneuver, but continuing to evade police. Era 7 HD was overhead during the scary pursuit.
I just see the headlights coming at us and boom, the collision. And then her car was pinned against mine. And that's when I promptly exited the vehicle to the shoulder just to keep myself safe.
Pissing me off. That's the cartel. I can't deal with noise. I've been ordered by the cartel. I've been ordered by the cartel.
This all started just before 4:30 this morning. Officers responded to a radio call of a woman causing a disturbance at 4th and Rose in the Venice area. She allegedly rammed into police vehicles, injuring 2 officers, and then took off. She was speeding, dodging cars, and going the wrong way on the 405 near Brentwood in the northbound lanes. The driver reaching speeds more than 80 miles per hour before eventually crashing into multiple cars stopped on the freeway.
I'm very, very nervous. And I put my brake hard and my seatbelt, because I saw the ladies coming straight right here. This coming straight to me.
The driver climbed on top of the hood of a semi-truck before she was finally arrested. The driver in that truck spoke to Eyewitness News. He said she tried to get inside, but he wouldn't let her in. During the pursuit, she completely smashed this gray sedan, which belongs to Rudolph Anderson, who was bleeding from his face at the scene. Him and others involved kept a positive attitude despite this scary encounter.
It could have been worse, so I'm good. I'm good.
We know 4 officers were injured. 1 person was transported to the hospital. And as of right now, all lanes on the 405 are open. Live from the Sepulveda Pass, Jaysha Patel, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Okay, Jaysha, thank you. And we're learning the identity of the UPS driver shot and killed in Irvine. This morning, investigators are searching for clues into why 50-year-old Expedito de Leon was killed. Police say it doesn't appear to be a robbery. The shooting happened yesterday afternoon in an industrial park off Alton Parkway. The suspect's truck was later spotted about 20 minutes away on Santiago Road. Chris Christie was overhead in Air 7 as a standoff ensued.
They are now shooting into that vehicle. They are shooting into the cab of that silver pickup truck after trying to gas the suspect out of the vehicle. A canine now being released into the vehicle. This is a murder suspect who they are trying to extract from that silver pickup truck.
The suspect was pulled from the truck injured, taken by ambulance to a hospital. The relationship between him and the UPS driver is under investigation. Today, a hearing will be held on a potential conflict of interest in the Rebecca Grossman case. Grossman was convicted in February of running over 2 young boys in Westlake Village. Recently, the DA reassigned the case to a different department. The DA says there could be a conflict of interest with Grossman's new attorney, who represents an assistant district attorney in a separate case. The hearing to deal with that is scheduled for this afternoon. Grossman is still awaiting sentencing, and her legal team is expected to seek a new trial. The best golfer in the world is facing several charges. One is a felony. Police say Scottie Scheffler drove around a deadly crash scene on the way to today's second round of the PGA tournament. ABC's Morgan Norwood has details.
This is the moment Scottie Scheffler, world #1 golfer and Masters champion, was led away in handcuffs ahead of the PGA Championship. Traffic backed up for about a mile on the road leading up to the Valhalla Golf Club in Louisville. Dozens of police officers at the entrance. When an officer told Scheffler to stop his vehicle, the golfer continued, according to ESPN's Jeff Darlington, who witnessed the incident.
Scottie Scheffler trying to enter the gates of Valhalla Golf Club, doing so by trying to take a median into the golf club against the instruction of a police officer, ended up apprehended, arrested by the police officer, put in the back of a squad car.
Scheffler, who was set to start the second round at 8:48 this morning, is charged with second-degree assault on a police officer, third-degree criminal mischief, and disregarding signals from officers directing traffic. Scheffler's attorney calling the arrest a big misunderstanding, telling the AP, "We will litigate this case as it goes." Scheffler, who's coming off of 4 victories in his past 5 tournaments, including his second Masters title, released shortly after his arrest and managed to tee off at the PGA Championship this morning. Now, in a statement, Scottie Scheffler calling the situation, quote, very chaotic. He adds, "I never intended to disregard any of the instructions." Scheffler says he's hoping to put this to the side and focus on golf today. Now, Morgan Norwood, ABC News, New York.
And just so we're clear, Shayla, Scottie Scheffler's on the course right now and through 13 holes today. After all of that, he's 4 under par, and as I see it, in 4th place in the tournament. Somehow he's able to compartmentalize, it seems. What about our weather for today?
All right, well, not to switch gears or anything, but yeah, we are talking once again about this May gray, that cloud cover. I mean, at least it's Friday, right? Taking a live look in Santa Monica this morning, you can see all of that cloud cover still sticking around for us. Low 60s for you, so it is keeping us on the cool side. But here's a very different picture right now. Palmdale, we are talking about blue skies and temperatures on the warmer side, too. Low 80s for you, 83 degrees and sunny. So that's the place to be if you are trying to beat this May gray that we have been seeing sticking around for so long. 62 for you in Van Nuys this morning. Same story in Santa Monica. 63 in Hawthorne, and LA coming in a cool, comfortable 64. So will you see the sunshine today? A lot of that is going to depend on where you are this afternoon. Upper 60s for LA and Orange County. Valleys, Inland Empire, you're making it to the 70s today. The coast, not going to see too much of that sunshine. Staying pretty cloudy there. Temps in the 70s. Mountains making it to the low 70s, and then high desert. We're talking about some warm temperatures for you. Going to feel a little bit more like summer than springtime. So we'll break down when, where we're seeing that marine layer, plus what the weekend is going to look like. But for now, Philip, I'll toss it back to you.
Okay, Shayla, thank you. As we continue here at 11 a.m., a warning if you passed through LAX last week, what you might have been exposed to. But first, the man who attacked Nancy Pelosi's husband in their San Francisco home, here's his sentence. What happened in court coming up.
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No, ain't nothing. Hold on.
Out of order and out of control. The House hearing that erupted into chaos when Eyewitness News at 11 continues.